In our world today, many people live in fear of mistakes. Students fear making errors on their exams. Entrepreneurs fear launching an idea that may fail. Parents fear making mistakes in raising their children. We all fear being judged for getting it wrong. But listen carefully. The only people who never make mistakes are the ones who never try anything new. As the great Albert Einstein once said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." Let me take you back to the story of Thomas Edison, the man who gave light to the world. Edison failed not once, not 10 times, not 100 times, but over 10,000 times while trying to create the electric light bulb. When a journalist mocked him and asked, "Mr. Edison, how does it feel to fail 10,000 times?" Edison smiled and replied, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I have successfully found 10,000 ways that will not work." Do you see? To the world, those were mistakes. To Edison, they were lessons, each one bringing him closer to success. His mistakes were proof that he was trying, experimenting, moving forward, and eventually the whole world benefited from his persistence. Look at Abraham Lincoln, one of the greatest presidents in history. He lost his job. He failed in business. He was defeated in elections several times. He faced personal tragedy and depression. But each failure was not the end. They were stepping stones. He kept trying and trying and trying, until finally he became the leader who ended slavery and preserved the unity of his nation. If Lincoln had let mistakes define him, history would never have remembered him as a legend. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. Many considered his choices mistakes, standing against an empire, refusing to compromise, sacrificing his freedom. But Mandela himself once said, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." That is the spirit of trying. Falling, rising, falling again, rising again, until finally his struggle bore fruit. His mistakes were not wasted. They were the foundation of his greatness. Now, let us step onto the basketball court. Michael Jordan, the man many call the greatest basketball player of all time, admitted openly, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. I've been trusted 26 times to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." His mistakes were not signs of weakness. They were the very proof that he kept playing, kept shooting, kept trying. Without those missed shots, there would be no victories. But why do most of us fear mistakes so deeply? Because we confuse mistakes with failure. We think one wrong move defines us forever. We believe that making a mistake means we are not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy. But listen to the words of Mahatma Gandhi. "Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes." If you are afraid to make mistakes, you will never taste freedom, never taste growth, never taste the sweetness of success. Think about a child learning to walk. Does he walk perfectly on the first try? No, he falls again and again, but each fall is proof of trying. Each stumble brings him closer to balance, and one day he walks. Think about a musician learning a new instrument. The first notes are wrong, the rhythm is off, but those mistakes are proof of learning. Without them, no music would ever be born. Think about you. Every skill you have today, whether it is speaking, reading, cooking, working, was born out of mistakes. Mistakes are not enemies. They are the teachers of progress. Let's remember J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before her books sold hundreds of millions, she faced rejection after rejection. Publishers told her she wasn't good enough, that her story was worthless. But every rejection letter was proof that she was trying. If she had given up after one mistake, after one rejection, the world would never have known Harry Potter. Her mistakes did not destroy her, they refined her, strengthened her, and prepared her for destiny. Every legend teaches us this simple truth. Edison's failures became light. Lincoln's defeats became leadership. Mandela's prison became freedom. Jordan's missed shots became victories. Rowling's rejections became inspiration. Each mistake was not an end, but a beginning, a sign of effort, a proof of trying. And here's the beauty of it. When you try, even if you make mistakes, you inspire others. A parent who makes mistakes but keeps loving teaches their children resilience. A teacher who admits mistakes shows students that learning never ends. A leader who learns from mistakes gives courage to their people. Your mistakes are not just for you, they are lessons, inspirations, and lights for others walking behind you. But the greatest mistake of all is not trying. Wayne Gretzky, the legendary hockey player, said it best: "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." By avoiding mistakes, you avoid growth. By refusing to try, you refuse to live fully. So how should we face mistakes? With positivity, with courage, with gratitude. When you make a mistake, don't say, "I am a failure." Say instead, "I am learning." When you stumble, don't say, "I can't do this." Say instead, "I am getting closer." When someone mocks your mistake, don't shrink. Smile and remember, at least you are trying while they are standing still. My friends, remember this. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. They are proof that you are alive. They are proof that you are daring to dream. They are proof that you are walking the path of legends. So go ahead and try. Try boldly. Try bravely. Try passionately. Write the book, even if the first draft is messy. Start the business, even if the first attempt fails. Speak the words, even if your voice shakes. Take the shot, even if you might miss. Because in the end, the world will not remember how many times you fell. It will remember how many times you rose. And when history looks back, it will not call you a person of mistakes. It will call you a legend, because your mistakes were proof that you never stopped trying. So go forth. Fall, rise, fall again, rise again. Try, fail, learn, grow, and above all, keep trying. Because mistakes, my friends, are not weakness. They are the heartbeat of greatness. They are the signature of legends. They are proof that you are trying. Thank you